What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And yes, I have college football on. I'm watching channel surfing a little bit between some good games, Wisconsin, Alabama, and Clemson and Georgia Tech. But I want to go over some weekly pay ETFs that are starting to look pretty good and might be beating the MSTY and ULTY. Okay, there's three of them, and one of them I'm going to be buying. Actually, I think the NAV is pretty good, so I'm going to surprise you with that one. I'm also going to show you some income that I made for this week. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check out these weekly pay ETFs right now. The one that has actually done pretty well, and it's only down 5%, is the Roundhill Bitcoin Cover Call Strategy ETF, YBTC. I have covered this one a few times, and yes, I have received a pretty good amount of income with YBTC, but also there's another one that is starting to make a name for itself, and many people are starting to buy, and I've seen this on X. And that is the Roundhill Ether Cover Call Strategy ETF, sitting at 30.21. So Ethereum's done pretty well, but at one point when it launched, well, wasn't looking pretty good. For me, this is kind of a buying opportunity, and we'll wait and see what happens. It has some pretty good distribution, which I'll jump to in a second. But in the past 6 months, for a weekly payer to help turbocharge my dividend portfolio, I'm okay with this, and we will see what happens. But it launched around 50. And again, this is right when Ethereum took a big dip. It was 45, it jumped up to 55, and it dropped. So this right now, in the past month, it's been up 4.35%. The past 6 months, again, it's up 6.04%. This is an opportunity for me to maybe tap into and see what happens. And again, no, year to date, it was down significantly. Lowest point was 22.14, but it seemed to stabilize after that. So we'll see what happens. There's no guarantees, again, with these ETFs, and they can be risky, so be aware of that. But I wanted to point that one out, and I'm going to jump to its distribution history. So it started to be a weekly payer in July 9th, 2025. 35 cents, July 16th, 38 cents, 34 cents, 29 cents, 23, 24, 43, 39, 51, 44. So again, it has a high dividend yield of 82.79%. So if Ethereum does well, it does well. If Ethereum doesn't do well, you're in a world of beating. Because there's one of them that I think might be better than YETH, and I do think, and this is a monthly distributor, I do think I will buy it on M1 Finance if they ever add it. That's the ProShares Ether ETF. Man, I wish I got that at 27.32. It has jumped up significantly, so there could be drops. There could be, you just have to be very careful with this. I mean, you can lose a significant amount of money if this one is almost about timing, and this is pretty pricey right now at 76.47. So you can't expect dips on this, because at one point it hit rock bottom at 27.32, but Ethereum is blowing up. This is one I may consider if there's a decent dip to buy and use it as income, because it's just like BITO, which I'll show you. So there have been some points where it's not good and then it's good. So February 126, March 20 cents, April 5 cents, May 4 cents, June 6 cents, July 4 cents, August 290, and September 404. It's not always a guarantee it's going to be there, because if there's a drop in Ethereum, there's going to be a drop in EETH. So I have to be very smart and calculated with buying this, but this is something I may buy just to diversify a little bit and to say I have Ethereum as well, and I'm getting some distribution. So I take a loss with this one, not too concerned. I have so many more dividend growth stocks. I have so many more options income ETFs to cover that. So this is why you're well diversified, and you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. As I said numerous times, this is why people that are going all in ULTY are hurting, as well as MSTY, which I'll jump to. In the past year, you're seeing ULTY down 50.03%. It's not really fair to say that, because obviously they made changes back in April, so I'll actually do 6 months in a second. But ULTY's been down 50.13%. MSTY has been down 28.60%. In the past 6 months, this is kind of around where they made the comeback, which is kind of cool with ULTY. They are only down 12.66%. So they're down, they're 557. And again, one point they were in the danger zone, and they jumped up at 614. They were kind of stable. So see what they do. But MSTY has dropped significantly with the options income ETFs. I don't even know if I really want the synthetic calls with them, because I have these ones. I have STRD, STRK, STRC, and STRF. If you watch my previous videos, I have those with a distribution. Again, STRD right here. You have a dividend of 10%, STRK 8%, STRC 10%, and STRF you get 10%. So I actually have money into these ones instead of MSTY, which I'm happy about. And I've had some really good distribution, and I feel a little bit safer than MSTY with that. So I'm going to show you my income that I earned this past week. I do have Zim. I earn 58 cents minus 15 cents. You got the Israeli taxes. Barings BDC 293, Exxon 471, Marathon 181. Again, Barings BDC 1522, Chevron 651, IBM 187, YBTC 8359, MST 6808, AMZP 1998, XPay 1576, Prudential 240, T-Mobile 163. I got PLTY at 6 cents and 493.08. CHPY 9708, GPTY 6732, XDTE 101. So I earned a pretty good amount of money, which earned me $790.41. So that's going to be reinvested into my dividend growth section. And I'm going to show you my ETF dividend growth section within my dividend growth stocks. These are some of them kind of grow, but some of them are really good dividend growers, which I'll go over. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit notification bell so don't miss future videos. I will have a video for you tomorrow. Take care and have a good one. Now I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, can lose money, so be aware and do your due diligence. Go find a financial advisor for financial advice. Go find a tax advisor for tax advice. Shouldn't be buying things that I buy. You should have your own investing strategy and do your own due diligence. Again, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I enjoy doing these videos, showing you my passive income journey. Take care and have a great Saturday.